Well, Donald Trump has defeated Nikki Haley in the New Hampshire's Republican primary, solidifying his lead to become the party's nominee for president. Nikki Haley's campaign will now have to fight to survive through Super Tuesday. Our Sky News Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen joins us live now. She's in Derry, New Hampshire. Annalise, just take us through this result and why it is such a blow for Nikki Haley.
Look, Ash, this is a significant result because we have had the field whittled down to such a small number of contenders this early on, down to two, Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. What this has done is built momentum for Trump's campaign to say that he still has the base captive, and that's very much what we've seen from the results tonight. Nikki Haley has come awfully close, but that is still a significant margin of 73,060 votes to 62,074. That's 53.2% to 45.7%. The Haley campaign had previously been spinning that anything within that 10% margin was still a win, but the exit polling shows that that is a significant number of independents and Democrats who've helped push that along, and those numbers are very unlikely to translate into that broader support when it comes to a general election, because they're quite likely to switch back to those Democrat voters, the Democrat candidate being Joe Biden, of course. So this has been very much heralded as a victory from the Trump campaign. He's given a victory speech here in New Hampshire this evening where he's told his supporters that he's got this in the bag.
We've won almost every single poll in the last 3 months against crooked Joe Biden, almost every poll. And she doesn't win those polls. And she doesn't win those. This is not your typical victory speech, but let's not have somebody take a victory when she had a very bad night. She had a very bad night.
I want to congratulate Donald Trump on his victory tonight. He earned it, and I want to acknowledge that. Now, you've all heard the chatter among the political class. They're falling all over themselves, saying this race is over. Well, I have news for all of them. New Hampshire is first in the nation. It is not the last in the nation. This race is far from over.
Look, the flip side of all this is those independents and Democrats that came out strongly for Nikki Haley are the exact kind who might come out in a general election if they're disappointed with Joe Biden. And what we are seeing from the polling is that there has been a lot of disappointment among rank-and-file Democrats with someone of his age coming into potentially another 4 years in the White House. But from where we've been today, we've been speaking to voters coming into this polling booth. It's the largest in New Hampshire and apparently the country as well, with 18,000 registered voters coming in through here. For those Republicans, they are as devoted to Donald Trump as ever. They want to return to the economic conditions that we used to have during the Trump administration.
Donald Trump.
Why Donald Trump?
Because he's the man to do everything good.
Yeah. Did you consider Nikki Haley?
I did not.
Trump.
Yeah. Why Trump?
Why not? He's going to do something that people don't want.
Did you consider
Which is a good
Haley?
thing. Did I consider it?
Yeah.
Yes, I discarded it.
Ash, the other critical thing here is now the next major contest is South Carolina. It's a big risk for Nikki Haley to go there and lose. She's looking at the prospect of potentially running again in 2028, 2032. And if she goes to South Carolina and loses the state where she was governor twice, it might be a real black mark on her future record and a lot of wasted campaign dollars. And so that's going to be one of the big calculations in her campaign's mind and her mind as she heads to that next contest.
Annalise Nielsen live in New Hampshire with that breaking news out of that state where we've seen Donald Trump again win in terms of more votes for over Nikki Haley. Annalise, thank you.